Equality retested. Modern equality, Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, equality must be defined before it is judged. It can mean three different things: equality of intrinsic human worth, equality of moral accountability, and equality of roles or outcomes. Any system can be tested only against what it actually claims, not against assumptions imposed from outside. When the same test is applied consistently, the results are precise. Modern equality, under its own definition, affirms equal human worth and equal legal standing, and on these points it succeeds. However, it also treats unequal outcomes as evidence of injustice while claiming to preserve individual freedom. This creates a contradiction. Freedom necessarily produces unequal outcomes, while eliminating those outcomes requires restricting freedom through enforcement and coercion. As a result, modern equality grants dignity and formal legal equality but fails on role sameness and outcome equality, collapsing into inconsistency once force is introduced to achieve the results it promises in theory. Islam affirms equal intrinsic human worth and equal moral accountability without exception. All humans are honored by virtue of being human. Superiority is moral rather than biological, and no one bears the moral burden of another. At the same time, Islam openly rejects equality of roles and outcomes, organizing society through differentiated responsibilities tied to obligation rather than value. Because Islam never promises sameness, it does not contradict itself. It passes equality where it matters most, worth and accountability, and fails only where it intentionally does not claim equality. Judaism likewise affirms equal human worth and individual moral accountability, rejecting inherited guilt and grounding dignity in creation. However, it structures religious life through a bounded covenant, hereditary priesthood, and differentiated obligations. Equality in Judaism is moral and ontological, but not universal in terms of roles or authority. It passes on dignity and accountability, but fails on universal role equality by design. Christianity affirms human worth at creation, but compromises equality at the moral starting point through the doctrine of inherited sin and the transfer of moral standing through representatives. Salvation is mediated through belief in a specific individual, creating unequal access, and gender and authority hierarchies are grounded in theology rather than function. Christianity therefore passes on intrinsic dignity but fails on moral accountability, access equality, and role equality. When tested under the same definitions, Islam best survives modern equality standards at the level that matters most: equal human worth and individual accountability. Judaism preserves dignity and accountability within a limited covenantal framework. Modern equality affirms worth but collapses when it attempts to enforce equal outcomes at the expense of freedom.